Morning, everybody. Another weekend is nearly upon us. And my, what a week I've had. I'm just playing with the cats in the bungalow at the moment, if that's what you can hear, a bell, dingy bell I'm playing with them. So I'm a little bit tired, just got out of the shower. It's quite a cold morning this morning, so I thought I'd let them play inside the bungalow today. It's something different. The last few days, Mischief's just gone further and further out of her territory and expanding it. So I've started to take her with us, with me and Spirit in the pram for sort of long walks and getting used to that, and then I let her off again and she still goes further away. So I'm going to start making her walk with us rather than give her so much freedom. She obviously needs so much variety, and at some point I'm going to have to sort of move the van and find some just local park-ups where I can take them both for a walk. But this is, obviously we've got to get them used to being attached to the pram and walking together first, which is what I'm doing. And yesterday it rained while we were out, so they had to both get shut in or sipped up inside it. And Chief did grumble a little bit at first, but she settled as soon as we got back, typically. My house side is a completely new life. Now we know what else is wrong with me, or guessing what's wrong with me. At least I can now understand why my weight's ballooning and why, I'm eating all the wrong foods, and I've had to completely cut out so much and go on like a keto diet. That has been successful, but it's just meant that I've also got to eat regularly, which I never used to do. I used to eat like an evening meal because that fitted in with what I did. I seem to spend all my time now just preparing meals or thinking about meals and getting them ready or cooking, things and that. I'm going to do like a slightly keto come caveman diet, pure meat diet, carnivore diet. As we go on, but I'm trying not to give too much of a shock to my system, to give up bread, sugar, wheat, potatoes even. Potatoes was a staple part of my diet. I had a few, I still have it, let myself have a few in the week, so I don't sort of go completely into sort of a detox, but I am actually learning to eat, live on eggs. I'm lucky that I like eggs. Eggs and meat I love anyway, so that works that way. So basically I've got to try and do a very low carb diet. Sometimes I have sort of big carb days, but I'm getting there, and I've learned that I needed to move. Now obviously I spent so much time exhausted, and now with this diet it's helping me feel a bit more energetic. Instead of lying in bed when I'm exhausted or when I get shakes and everything like that, then I am now trying to move. And I have to learn to walk. So I've been very good. This time last week, I literally could walk up the end of the road and that's it. Hold on to the pram. We're now pushing throughout the day. You may have to take it in like sort of 2 or 3 walks, but I'm managing to sort of get like sort of a couple of mile in. I can now walk a mile with the pram, with the cats, slowly. Which is great. So obviously I'm going to try and get back up to the 5 miles I could do, even though that was difficult before, and I just got to do it obviously locally. So just exploring around the neighbourhood and going around all the different estates, like just when I'm sort of looking for mischief, then obviously that's an excuse. And I thought, well, there's nothing stopping me. As long as I've got the pram and I've got the cats with me, or Spirit's great, as long as I've got Spirit with me, you'll just sit on top and it gives me something to have that company and come to hold on to. So I have the excuse to have the pram. But that's working really, really well. But like I say, mischief, just like she needs to have more things to look at. So even in the bungalow now, she's happy. Something else to sort of do, and also I found that she's actually asking me to sit in the garden with her and spend time with her and interact with her. So that's what it's about. She wants to have that time. So even when we're off walking together with the pram, she's actually enjoying that. She sets up her tail up in the air because she wants me to be with her. But then she have a little grumble with Spirit. She likes to be boss on the pram. So I've lost. I started keto diet. What are we on now? We're on Friday now. I started keto diet. Maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I lost 8 pounds. It's probably longer than that now. Actually, I was obviously aware of being trying to sort of make a difference in my life. Be a week on Saturday. That's tomorrow, isn't it? So it's been a very difficult week with all my issues I have anyway, my mental health issues. Good God, Chief. It's so difficult to actually have to be forced into through pain with your body and to get yourself moving and to sort of try to fight all these different things. I mean, as I said, this year was going to be about that, and I really have to focus on that now. And my spirit's never wrong, are they? So I have that time to work on me and forget everybody else. And I actually need that full-time work for me. I'm actually very, obviously social phobia, but I'm very doctor and hospital phobic, and that stresses me out. So when the doctor from the hospital rang me back, so I've done the NHS helpline just for advice and everything as to how to sort of go forward and, you know, my concerns. And he said, oh, well, you know, doctors can do consultants on the phone. All this time I've not looked after myself or not gone with the doctor because I can't, it stresses me out to go to the doctor. Now I'm being told that, you know, because of the state I'm in, then I qualify for, you know, a GP over the phone telephone consultancy and nurses coming out to me and everything if I need anything. So I just have to insist it in the day, because obviously, you know, going in just makes my anxiety levels worse, stress levels worse, and that's not going to be good for my health. I've got to try and stay and be as much low stress as possible. Yeah, lots of things, even my eyesight, like I say, the fuzzy eyesight and things like that. Obviously, it's diabetes and everything. I'm really pain. I've had a lot of been going downhill, quite a lot. Like I say, there's lots of issues that you're not unaware of on hidden disabilities as well as my mental health. It's just like being built up and built up, and as I'm getting older, obviously it's going to get worse. And now this extra thing, you know, it's difficult. But you know, I've got things under control to a point without meds, and hopefully, if I can get some meds, then and then get some help, or maybe even to go back on my mental health meds and that, just to sort of keep myself motivated. And as I said to doctors, the thing I'm really scared of is, especially coming to winter and that, and being stuck and not being able to go anywhere, is that I just sort of tend to go down and downer and give up. And I really need to make sure I don't binge and I don't do anything like that, because that you know, will actually mess up my bloods and everything, and you know, it's a life or death situation. But at least I know why I've struggled over the last year or so. What, darling? And I've just got to, you know, I said I knew how to change my diet and everything, but now it's not a matter of choice, it's a matter of necessity. It's working for me. Like I say, I'm feeling fitter, happier, healthier, less tired. Chief, excuse me. Thank you. You can go in there in a minute. Good girl. She wants to go in the bedroom, and that's just full floor to ceiling with all the storage. Good. I know you're not. Come here. You noisy girl. I'm going for a walk in a minute. Go for a walk in a minute. Good girl. So anyway, so I thought I'd just add something to this vlog, and it would just show you the process of the cats and the different getting them from on the pram, walking together, and then going off for our longer walks and going around the block and everything. And hopefully I'm going to try and move the van and give her a bit of movement, because she's now trying to open the door by jumping on the handle. Bear with me a minute. She's a little munchkin. She gets exploring the bedroom now. Probably a load of crashes and bangs next. But yeah, so there's something I've got to myself. But also I've had to go on the doctors, tell them I'm struggling, and but they're very important thing to me was not to give up my freedoms, and you know, not to have to sort of keep going backwards and forwards to doctors and things, which is why I abstain from all my meds and everything. But you know, I'm entitled to the state I am in, mentally and emotionally, regarding doctors and things. And they said, you know, I qualify for phone consultations, and nurses come to me, doctors come out to me, and obviously you get prescriptions posted to you. So if I need them, so yeah, we'll see what happens. I phoned the doctors yesterday. Said I need a sort of a. So they've booked me a GP consultant phone call, which is like a week away. And I'm waiting to hear about, you know, having a nurse come out and talk to me and everything. So I get a visit in the van or the bungalow, I'm trying to tie the bung up a little bit so she can come and visit me here and take my bloods and everything and see what state my body's in, and get whatever I need going forward. But yeah, I'm very proud of myself for, taking things seriously and realising that, it's now or never regarding my health. I just wish I'd be out the hills, be able to walk the cats and that, but I'm obviously preparing them for that, and I financially I can't do it, and I haven't got the van's not warm enough or not kitted out enough yet for that. But then obviously it's good to have the bungalows, and I need to be able to have emergency facilities nearby to me at the moment whilst I'm dealing with this and getting my head around things and learning how to do self-care, which is something I've never had with my mental health issues, the spirit floating around. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the little bits of vlogs I'm putting out, with just me and the cats walking and just out and about and seeing just around the local neighbourhood. And hopefully as time goes on we'll say get the van out and start going to different places, and I can afford it, I've always autumn walks, so autumn and winter's always been the time when I walk, so I can't cope with the heat and the sunshine in the summer. So this is actually going to tie in well with me getting myself back out to my walk, my winter time walking. I may not make it up to Scotland or anything in the van, but at least, we start here and stay safe and look after me and see how things go. I apologise to everybody who's been waiting for my paintings or, drums or whatever, but obviously I haven't been able to do it, and I'm still having to sort of say that's my health comes first, and I'm not physically and even sight-wise able to do things at the moment, then I'll get round to it. But like I say, this is the Wildcat self-care time. My health comes first, and if I can go with this and keep losing the weight and keep getting myself better, then next August when I try to return to the working life, obviously that'll be limited again, so I can't return to working life full-time proper, but I can certainly try and do it, and have do the best I can, and see where we go. But at the moment it's take one day at a time. I've had to get my affairs in order. I'm having to write not so much wills, but let my mum know details of it's very difficult when there's 1 minute we're discussing mum's sort of end of life, and they were talking about my end of life issues and things like that, and what I want, and what would happen if I die tomorrow, what happens to cats and things like that. So, and what can I do? I don't know anybody. I don't have anybody who my life is online. My life is very virtual. I don't have anybody what I could say close who would take them on or look after them. I can ask, but I don't want to force it on anybody. So hopefully they especially for them to have the life that I want them to have, the van life, all the freedom and and things like that. And I take them to be shut inside. I cry thinking about it. So I just got to stay alive, don't I, and give them the best life I can and do it my way. Anyway, let's not be miserable. I'm going to enjoy every moment we can, rain or shine. Just best I can. But I am enjoying walking the cats in the pram. I just running out of places to walk, or getting tired. I don't overdo it. Like I say, I can feel my muscles being pulled, and I know I've got to be very careful as well, because even too much exercise can be dangerous for me as well. But my meds right, especially on the diabetic side. I've learnt so much about my glucose levels and things like that, and why I understand why when I've had when I was really ill, I didn't realise I was ill this time. I've never sort of checked my bloods and that, and I got myself down borderline in ones at the moment, but I was at really dangerous levels, and but I'm still, that's still got to be dealt with. I'll probably still class as diabetic. When I've got to learn all that. I mean, I've not seen a doctor yet. I've not, seen anybody over that yet. But just changing my diet and everything else like that, it's just within 3 days things changed. So I'm basically detoxing from carbs, carb overload. I lived on sugar and carbs and white bread and potatoes and everything my whole. So what I'm having to do, it probably takes 2 to 3 weeks for your body to clear out of all those sort of things. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to detox myself. As I say, my numbers are already great. Well, not great, but halved, which is amazing. But the dangers are there, and I'm going to sort of have to see how things go. But yeah, let's do this diet and exercise, and health comes first. I come first now. Where that stands to me going forward in the future, my plans may have to change again. But in a day, you're only on this earth once in each body, aren't you? And I need to focus on making sure that I keep going. So this is not selfish. This is necessity at the moment, and I'm in charge of my life, and in turn the cat's life, and we want that to continue. So I'll keep trying. But I say mentally, my mood's changed so much, and that's what I'm scared of. So I've said to the doctors, I would say to the doctors about, I'm be quite prepared to go back on tablets if I need to, keep control of my mood so I can actually keep this process going. I understand how serious that is, but obviously I'm going to try and do the best I can without them. But it is what it is. So anyway, enjoy the little bits of film I put out, and I'll catch up with you all soon. Bye for now. It's getting that cold. The winter wear collections had to come out. Where's yours gone? Have you discarded yours? Winter weather wear is on. Test it out. Not very impressed. Spirit's okay with it. Actually, the harnesses keep them on a bit better. Oh, good boy. But it's been so cold this morning. They've come in about 6 times. Mischief. Walk properly, Chief. Good girl. Mischief's not keen on them going out in the cold weather. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy. I think Chief needs a bigger one. She seems to have grown out of hers slightly. Good girl. Good babies. So we're on our walk off to try to get to the post office. Mischief's actually out quite a way wandering, so I'll see if I can pick her up on the way. It might be best to leave her be, because she shouldn't be back for a while. And that gives me time to go with Spirit to get there. As you can see, he's enjoying his piece of wood, and doesn't need holding on or anything. So we'll catch you later. Here we go. Just made it to the post office. He's been absolutely fabulous. He wants to get out and have a little look and have a little walk. They're a bit busy here, so I'm going to take him back through the garden where he can actually have a bit of a stroll. Hey, good boy. Look at wee wees. Good boy, Spirit. Put him in it. See if he wants quick wee wees before we do anything. Whoa, some quick wee wees. There's a good lad. Do quick wee wees. Good boy. Right there. A bit of a way actually, don't realise how far it is. Like I said, I've left Mischief wandering, so we'll have to go find her in a bit, but we're going to go back to the grassy area so you can have a bit of a walk as well. But he's been very good. Right, you can go back in now. What's this? Good boy, yay! Come on then, Spirit, good lad. Go this way. Whoops, down the hill. Go to wee-wees. Good boy. Wee-wees. There's a cut through here. You know so well, but I'm sure he wants to go to the toilet, so I'm just trying to find somewhere, because obviously when the cats are nervous, they get tangled, come back this way. When the cats are nervous, they're desperate to go to the toilet. So let him find somewhere. Go wee-wees, good boy. This way. This board works really well actually. I've now got it there and empty inside the pram, so I can now shut the lid over the top for everything to be enclosed. So then jump in the front or get in at the back. You come in, this way. Just got to teach him to walk with a. He can walk alongside the pram, he will, there you go. But obviously it's a bit nerve wracking around here. Wide area, lots of dogs, lots of people. And this is his first trip out on the harness. Come on in. Come on. Come on, yes, he's a good boy. He just actually jumped back in on his own. There you go. I need him to recognise the pram as his safety net, look. And he will actually go and put his feet on it when he wants to get back in it. You're a good boy, yay! It's a good, there we go. See, he wants to go back in to be safe. What a good boy! What a good boy. I'll sit down here and have a ride. And I can, which is a lot easier for me, obviously. At least we're moving. But there we go, so we haven't been here for quite a while. And it's obviously an opportunity for me to walk with Spirit and train him. Also train him with pram rather than any laps or anything. He's not been taught to jump on my shoulder or anything like Chief and Connie were. And obviously once I've got these two walking together, then we can come down here and give me a little bit of a play time round here. So you can climb the trees and have a little play and chase you to the birds. We'll find her now. Let's get a little photograph here of him. Come in this way. Come on in. Come on, Spirit, come. Good boy. Come on in this way. Good lad. Come on in. I'm going this way. Come on. Where are you? Yeah, what are you doing? Come on, a good boy. Yay, good boy, Spirit. Good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. I don't walk this way. Come on in. Come on in this way. Just got him on the longer lead a little bit, so there's no dogs about. Give him a bit of freedom. Good boy. He's trotting after me. What a good boy. What a good boy. A beautiful day. You get back in? Hop in then. You gonna get back in or you walking? You come in. This is where he needs to know that when we're out, the pram is where he needs to escape to. Good boy. So we're having a good look. He knows how to get in. Good boy. What are you doing? Getting all fluffy tailed up. He's on alert. Where you going? Hey, we're going this way. Going this way, Spirit. I don't know if he wants to go to wee or not. He hasn't been yet. You're right. He'll have to learn to go in the grass if he needs to. Well, I've got to keep an eye out for dogs as well. Good boy. Come on then. Whoop, whoop, Good girl. Hey, we've been for a walk as well. Hi, darling. You alright? You've been out all morning, haven't you? Good girl. Up in the pram. Up in. Whoop, easy. You sit there. Good girl. Good girl. You ride. Hey, it's a good girl. Where you been? Go ride with mummy then. Whoops. Okay. Oops. Up on. Up in there. Sit there. We're getting tangled. We're getting tangled over Bubby. Wait, a bit. You two sit there. Good girl. That's a good girl. Right, everybody on. Let's get out of here. Good girl, T. Hold on. Wait, no, you sit and wait. Wait. Let's get through here a minute. Hang on, Paul. Wait. Good girl. Yay, good girl. Good girl, Chi. We're on our street. Where are they going? Hang on a minute. Good girl, good boy. There we go. So Chi's tired, so she's lying down in the pram. On the rest. Good girl, Chi. If you sit down. Good girl. Some spirits on top. Yay, good babies. You walking? Good girl. Good girl. All right. Good girl. Good girl. Get on. Back to the van. Good girl. Back to the van. Get on. Gigi, back to the van. This way. Come on. Back to the van. This way. Get on. Back to the van. Go on then. Back to the van. Good girl. Good girl. Let's just put you on lock. Good girl. Come on then. Steve. Good boy. You stay hidden because there's dogs about. Good boy. You good boy. That's it, you stay hidden. Nice and safe in there. Good boy, Spirit. Good boy. Tangled legs. He's doesn't tangled. Good boy. Hello, my darling girl. Are you walking or riding? You good girl. Come on then. So we've just been out and called a big girl, and now she'll come and walk back with us for her bit of pram walking training. You could go inside if she wanted to, but she's quite happy to get out up. So this is teaching us now to our Spirit sat there and she walking alongside. So about the third or so day we've done this now, so we're slowly learning to get used to this together. What a good girl. Can go up in the bed. Go up in the bed. Up then. Up in the bed. Up. Chief up. Up in the bed. Good girl. Up in. Other way, Spirit. Chief up in. Chief up in. Chief in. Up. Puss. Spirit in the bed then. Spirit in the bed. Chief up. Chief. Sweetie. Up. Chief, up, 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 on there. Good girl. Sit down. There's a good girl. Right, just so I can get through this next difficult bit with them in there. She's lying there on the side, so we'll keep walking and keep practicing. What a good girl, what a good boy. You two playing? Is that a nice bedsheet, Chief? What a good girl, you in the bed? Yes, what a good girl. What a good girl in the bed having a rest. And what a good boy Spirit on top there. You can have a nice rest, can't you? What a good girl, what a good boy. Sit down, Spirit. You sit still, a good boy. Spirit, sit still. Good boy. Yeah. Are you a good boy, Spirit? Do you want to go down and walk for a bit? Are you okay? Right, you sit still. What are you doing? You cheeky what's it? You want to play with her now, but she's settled down to have a rest. Spirit, I do. Wait. I managed to get the pram in. Good baby, she's still in bed. Good girl. So that's in the van. So that'll travel nice in the van. I'll try and get it in there so they can learn to sleep in there as well. You stay there, it's a good girl. Alright, so the pram fits into the van, like I said. Just got to find somewhere to park it, and which probably have to be there. I mean, I can obviously take it apart and fold the main bit up and everything, and just put the bed bit inside the loo or something when we're moving. But I'm going to try and see if I can move with it somewhere. I mean, obviously it can probably go in by the wheel, but if we're going to have things like fridges and everything later, I've obviously got to think of that as well. But at least it gets in. I know you're happy. She wants to go back out again. You good girl. I'm trying to say what I'm doing now is trying to bring it in to try and get them more comfortable with it as part of the van, and their safety net, so hopefully they might even sleep in it at night time. Certainly Mischief might enjoy that as well, to have somewhere else to go and hide, and then they'll associate that with, you know, the van, the home and everything. So when we're going out for walks, and obviously the pram is actually part of the van, just to help with their association. I really enjoy walking with them. Not had any pain, and try not to overdo things, because obviously I'm aware I'm going to be sort of pulling my muscles a little bit, but we're doing well. Down then, Chief. Spirit, this way. You've got to go in the same direction. What is it? What can you see? Chief, this way. Let's go, this way. Come on, Spirit. Come on. Go, Chief, this way. I'll just put the brake on. That's what Spirit does, he puts the brake on. Come on then, this way. Good girl, Chief. Get on. Good girl. Good girl. What's this? What's this? Feather. Oh, what's that? Good boy, Spirit. What's that? Good boy. Chief, this way. Chief, come. This way, Chief. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. This way. Come on. Chief, come. This way. No, it's okay. Mummy's got you. Good girl. Come on. Good girl, Chief. Come on, this way. This way. So we're letting Chief show us where she wants to go. What's that? What is it? What's that then? Hey, what's that then? I've got to be a bit careful if a dog comes. Whoop, watch out for dogs. A dog alert. I don't give Spirit too much of a lead. He'll run either direction. We'll give him a chance to use it on up and down. What's that, babies? How are we doing? Where are you going? You showing Mummy where to go? Where are we going, Chief? Come on, Spirit. Where are you going? Hey? Come on, Spirit. Oh boy. So we've got both on the long extending lead now. Hopefully no dogs will come for a minute. It'd be a heck of a quick pull them in. But obviously with Chief going so far on her adventures now, and I need to walk, and Spirit needs to train as well, then we're going to try and join her on some little walks. This way, Chief. Don't we? Get used to some walking. Chief, this way, come. Oh, where's Spirit going? Where's Spirit going? Go, Chief, this way. Come on then. Have a little look around. Because what we want to do, obviously we want to go and park up the van places and have them tied to the pram and go for a walk together. Come on, Spirit. So they've always got to get used to coming with me, and also I've got to get the exercise as well. So I've got to get out, and also I need the pram to hold on to. They've got the pram to rest if we go too far, and also they can hide from dogs in there as well, obviously. Come on then, Spirit, good boy. That's a good boy, yay! Good girl, good boy. So this is nice. So this is their first trip out together on leads together, tangled Chief, tangled legs. What good babies. What good babies. Where are you going, Chief? Where are you going to, Chief? You're a good girl. Come on, Spirit. Come on, this way. Spirit, come on. Where's Chief going? You're going in the shade. Just a nice slow wander everywhere and explore. As I say, rather than she'd be out on her tracker, she'll learn to come with me. This way, Titi. Where are you going? Should we sit down there for a bit? Oh, what's that? Should we sit down? Should we sit down here? So I'm going to make the most of a sit down as well, since she's found me somewhere to sit, haven't you? You alright, darling? Come see Mummy. Oh, yeah, we're back to walking together. Is that nice that Mummy comes too? Yes, we'll have to start bringing their water bottles and their food and everything. Come here a minute. Good girl, hey? Oh, who's a good girl, Chief? Hey, it's Spirit's first walk with you. These are such good babies. And also we've got the on dog alert, don't we? Yeah. Good babies. Well done. Good babies. Oh, Chief, what you found you rolling? What Spirit got? Hey? Oh, got to learn to untangle your legs. Good boy. Good boy. This is my third walk today. We've done like I think it's 3/4 mile for the previous two. I don't want to do it. My legs are going to be killing me later, but it's just a nice gentle walk, and like I say, it's just nice to be out with the cats, and to be able to hold onto the pram is so good for me. I literally just sit watching the tracker and seeing Mischief getting further and further and further away as she wants to adventure more. So I thought, well, instead of me going to sort of find her and bringing her back each time or waiting for her to come back, you know, when we go walking with Spirit, then obviously why not take Spirit and take her with me, and that makes me have to walk a lot further and let her explore, and you know, they both get used to the pram and we enjoy our time together. What good babies. Yay, good boy, Spirit. Good boy, Spirit. You alright? Good go, Chief. Good babies. Come on. Come on. Good boy, good girl. Good babies. Good girl, Chief. What a good girl. Good boy, Spirit. What's in there, Chief? This way, Chief. No. No. Come on, this way. Good girl.